team ready to square up. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Denver Broncos. On the Rams sideline, a look at their head coach. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. The other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's pushed out just shy of the mark.
It's 2nd and inches.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, who played his college ball, Greg, at the University of Florida.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
He'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good.
10 for 11. 10 for 11. Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to
2nd and
Quinton
inches.
Judkins. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
18
and
Cardinal. 18
inches.
Cardinal.
At the Rams.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Misconnect trying to get it to Quinton Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll load his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Denver first down.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go. Get up.
Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Broncos. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Another run here with Hall. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Clearly, the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch of the ball game for Debo. That's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Putting the tight end in motion.
At the Broncos' 45-yard line.
On second down, Baker. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. 13-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. They go play action with Mayfield. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro helps to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
18, let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check. Warrior 70, ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball led him too far. Maybe too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Come on. 6. 70 Lions. Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. I couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. They'll look to throw. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll look to pick up the pace.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. This fielded at the 2. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Rams offense and Bruce Hall getting set for this next drive. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check out where he ranked in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Noel Williams is there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Rams. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams will up it to a 2-point lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
This into the hands of Flowers for the jet sweep.
So the challenge of these jet sweeps, Mike, is they happen so fast. Nowadays in these offenses, there's so much pre-snap motion that you don't know if the receiver's just going in regular motion or are they timing it up with the snap to give them the jet sweep. So when you don't get an early read, you see the leverage and the contain of the defense break down. And when these receivers, in the way they can run, they get out into space, they are a handful to track down.
They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches.
Hurt. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to have some first down and more. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big-time play for the Broncos. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Gannett, Buffalo 18. 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 2. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and long. To throw is Mayfield. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That is well done there. Converting on third and 15. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. The Rams use their third and final timeout as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Second and inches at the 50-yard line.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. That one on the tackle, Abraham Lucas. On second down, Baker. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 37 seconds to play in this first half. On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Receiver in motion, going right. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Joe Christmas. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18, Rattler, 18, next. Cowboy 80. 19, Lion. Warrior 70.
The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Flowers now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Broncos offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart.
Okay,
that
ready?
is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
And 60 ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Drop 60, drop 60. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19. 18. Pop.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70. Dragon 60. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Darius Hall on fourth down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On first down is Mayfield. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Throwing is Mayfield. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Rams, first down.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 21, here's second down and 7. Baker to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got it at about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. To throw is Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Rams have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Okay, ready?
46-yard line.
Come back. Get it. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Broncos. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Rams offense and Baker Mayfield ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Off he goes. Oh! And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9. From the 35, here's second down.
It's second and inches.
They'll run. Oh, this is Hall. Finding room to the 20. And he will score! Reese Hall. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good, and the Rams will tie things up all even at 35. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. He'll look to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
On play action, he'll set up, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Multiple times and all pro, that is Chris Jones in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
3rd and 14.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Let's go.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. The drive begins with a run, and it's all. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard. On play action, Mayfield. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
I'll pick up with 2 yards.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That is left side and caught by Stout. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, Judkins. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
Gain of 3 yards. And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Cougar 19. Warriors 17. Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
That is caught side of the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Broncos will go up by 7.
42. Rams 39.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. has his man. It's Samuel. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's Mayfield. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Rams.
Here's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll run it with Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Hall. And he will score again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Rams. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offensive Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
7 Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
18 Rattler, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10
Here we
at
go.
the 46-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They'll look to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and that will lead to a second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. And that last throw is going to do it. The passing yardage there, good enough to break Peyton Manning's mark from 2013 of 5,477 passing yards. Congratulations on a huge football milestone.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick
4
off.
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Rams offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Rams first down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. His throw left is complete with Judy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Mayfield. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10. Tight end on the move left. They go play action with Mayfield. That's deep to the back of the end zone. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it's going to be third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll motion over Samuel. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He gets a green, and the Broncos are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This can go all the way for a pick six.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's good for our Broncos. First
Mustang
down.
19.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out left. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
65 cat. 65 cat. Ready, ready.
Throwing here on third and goal. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Chris Jones. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to fourth and goal. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This one to win it in overtime. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. Tracking 60. 60. 19 light. Street. Street.
Back to throw. This one intercepted. That's from linebacker Logan Wilson. And the Rams are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down back at the 5. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A run here with Hall. And trying some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Third down. 3 to go. Putting the tight end in motion. Now Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. We say so long from